Hello, 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 everybody. Yes, there's a mess behind me. That's all soda on the floor. Um, and this is my raspberry tea. So, as you know, I have left Live Ops, and we will talk more about that in Monday's video where I'm going to be. I've already landed a position, what's going on, and what we're going to be doing from there. So this is our Friday Q&A. We're going to be talking about questions that have been submitted via email, comments, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. How do you time bathroom breaks and coffee? First off, whether you are working 1099 or in a W 2 position, you know your start time. So, say for example, my start time is 8 a.m. I wake up at 6:30, take a shower, get ready for the day, and then work usually allows you to have drinks at your table or on a table next to it, and make you a cold drink and make you a hot drink. I usually have insulated mugs to keep the coffee hot, and I usually drink coffee before I get started. Now, as far as bathroom breaks, you all know I'm a diabetic and I drink a lot of drinks and obviously have to go to the bathroom a lot. So, I always time myself about 10 to 15 minutes before I start logging on the computer to go to the bathroom, whether I think I have to or not, and I usually have to. Wash your hands, brush your teeth, kind of, get your thing going. Um, if you are 1099, you need to schedule breaks every few hours. So I know some people that'll do 3 hours work, 2 hours off, 3 hours, 2 hours off, and then 2 hours to end the day. And there's nothing wrong with that. As far as W 2 employees, you know that you are scheduled breaks throughout your day. I have seen you on Steam. What are you playing? Yes, I am on Steam. I am eagerly awaiting Baldur's Gate 3 to be dropped. I have also gotten quite a few computer games, some of my older favorites, and things like that. But yes, you have seen me on Steam. I do like those farming games. I do like Sims, RPGs. I love Baldur's Gate, so I have it both on Steam and on our PS5. So, yes. I want a non phone job, but my data entry skills suck. Okay, well, you need to practice your data entry skills. There are a lot of free tests online that will help you with your typing speed. Most jobs that are non-phone, you need to have between 40 and 50 words per minute typing with very few, if any, errors. You do need to go ahead and practice your data entry skills. Those are relied on heavily. Sometimes people who work in claims, whether that's in insurance or healthcare, they don't get on the phone very much. Sometimes, but not very much. But yes, you are going to have excellent typing skills. And you are going to have to work very hard. Because when you're on the phone, they're like, okay, you do so many calls at so much average handle time per day, per hour, per whatever. When you are working things like claims, you are so many claims per day, per hour, per whatever. So you might have a complicated claim and maybe you need to do 2 claims per hour. But if you are not typing correctly and fast enough, then you're not going to be able to keep your job because they will replace you with the many people looking for a non-phone job. How often do you upgrade computers, your cables, and things like that? I upgrade computers maybe every 4 years. The computer you see on with me now, I've had it for 2 years. As far as like cables, like Ethernet and extra cables and things like that, I replace them every 18 months. I know they last longer, but I like having extra. So I will keep the Ethernet cables that I do have and then get an extra pair, and then in the event of whatever happens, obviously I've got pets, I'm able to go ahead and change those out. But you should be upgrading your computer if you are working from home. If it's a personal PC, a personal computer for gaming and things like that, then, maybe every 5 years. But if you were working at 1099 and working off of your computer, you can get refurbished computers off Amazon. The one I have now is a refurbed computer. I got the monitor, the hard drive, the tower, the keyboard, the mouse, the everything except the webcam for under $300. And it had a warranty. So it's not bad. What music do you listen to while making videos? I have several playlists. I am a 90s, that was when I was a teen, and early 20s was in the 90s. I love music from that era and beyond. I don't listen to, it's oldies now, but I don't listen to, anything before 1980. So I have several playlists. Some of it is more recent, some of it is not. I have my favorites. I do like Nickelback. I like Beyonce. I like Taylor Swift stuff. So that pop stuff I love. I love the 90s grunge music. So I love all that. So that ain't too bad. Okay. What does a 1099 job look like? So people ask me about the 1099 thing, and I've done it for years, for a long time. And let me tell you something. If you have kids at home and you need to pick them up, drop them off to school, whatever. If you have regular doctor's appointments during business hours, okay, then 1099 works out, because after certification and training, which is often unpaid, you pick your own schedule. So if I know that I need to set little Timmy down and take him to school at 7:30, then I'm probably not going to start work until 9:30, 10 o'clock, depending on how fast it takes me to get there, drop him off, and get back. If I know that I need to pick him up at 3:30, then obviously I'm knocking off at 3 o'clock. Maybe I'll start back at 5, work a few hours, make dinner, and do whatever. Now, for those of you who have doctor's appointments all the time, I know people who are on dialysis. They go Monday, Wednesday, Friday to the dialysis clinic and spend all day there. They work Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays, and Sundays at 1099 jobs to supplement their income. Some are on disability, some are not. So things like that. You just gotta kind of keep in mind what your schedule is. Work can make reasonable accommodations, but reasonable is how they define reasonable, not how you define reasonable. If it impacts business needs, then they don't have to accommodate you. Okay. Last question. What equipment do you use for your YouTube channel? I use a Nexago webcam with a ring light around it. Of course, the computer equipment. I've got 2 monitors. I use this to keep me awake. This headset, which I'm asked about often, is from Amazon. It is an EKSA, EKSA. And that is pretty much, I use Filmora Wondershare for video editing, and I use a paid subscription to Canva for the thumbnails. So anyways, thank you for watching this video. My name is Becky, and I will see you next time.